Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I said aflaha, I might have, because I know we covered a lot from now, and after we do this lesson, we're going to do like a big giant review. Okay, so you can type up your questions as you think of them, and I'm going to start this lesson because we already started a little bit of it last time. Yes, Brother Asher, yes, that's exactly what we were doing. We were doing ana. Okay, so this is ad-dars al-thaminu. Ad-dars al-thaminu. The lesson 8, right? So ad-dars al-thaminu. We started this a little bit before, and I'm just going to quickly run through it. Okay. So our first sentence that we learned was ana Hisham. Ana Hishamun. Right here, ana. The ana is the new word that we learned. Ana, this is the Medina book. Ana means, does anybody remember what it means? Ana Hishamun means I. Good. So ana means I am. So when we translate in English, we can just say I am. This is a very important word, right? Whenever you talk about yourself, you gotta use I am, right? So ana. So when we say ana Hishamun, Hishamun is the name, right? Hisham. So yes, Asha, he got it. Sanya, he got it. The full meaning of the sentence is I am Hisham. Because ana means I am, and then you're telling yourself, who is I am? You're explaining a little bit more. Who is this I am you're talking about? You're talking about Hisham. So ana Hishamun means I am Hisham. Now this is what I want you guys to think about. If I was a girl, would I use the same ana? Because I know in our last class we were having a little bit of a discussion, male, female, so we'll go over that a little bit more, but yes, na'am, ana, you use the same. So I could say ana Asra, I am Asra, or ana Aliya, I am Aliya, okay? So just like that, you could say ana Hisham, I am Hisham. Ana Jiza, yes. So this is how you introduce yourself. Let's look at the next part. Hada Abi. Hada Abi. Do you guys remember what that was? We learned this word in the previous lesson. Abi. Good. Hada means this, right? The pointing word this. And Abi means my dad. How did we know it's my? When we see the word Abi, how do we know it's my? Yes, the ya. Exactly. So this ya tells us it's my dad. That's the only thing it really tells us. The my means my. The ya means my. Sorry, yes, it's the ya. And so I want you guys to notice, why did we use hada? Why did we use hada? Okay, when you open the thought, inshallah, okay, when we review that, if we get into that in this lesson, I'll go over that, and I'll keep that on the side. I'm going to write da on the side, just to remind myself to talk about that. Good. Hada, because it's masculine, because the dad is male. So this hada, we know is male, right? And the bi is father, right? Father is the male word. Just like how, Hisham was male because Hisham's a boy's name. Abi, my father, is also male. Even if the my is a girl. So if I said my father, the father is still going to be the male, right? Yes. Okay, so does that make sense? And you have to make sure that this sentence matches up. So both of these have to be male. Hada is male, Abi is male. So hada Abi means this is my father, or this is my dad. Okay, so look at the next part. وَهَذِهِ أُمِّي. وَهَذِهِ أُمِّي. Yes, I'm going to go over this a little bit quickly because it has to do with some of the questions we were having before. So هَذِهِ. Yes, this is my mom, and this is my mom. Good, and we know that هَذِهِ is female, and أُمِّي is أُمِّي male or female? You guys know this. Yes, Ummi is feminine, it's female, because it makes sense. Ummi is your mother, female. And then again, what does the ya tell us? What does the ya tell us? My, good. So mother, Ummun, a mother, is female, and then when we add the ya, we say Ummi, it's also female. So therefore, let's look at our sentence. وَهَذِهِ أُمِّي, and this is my mother. So I'm going to write my mother over there. Okay. So أنا هشام, I am Hisham. هذا أبي, this is my father. Abi is my father. وَهَذِهِ أُمِّي, and this is my mother. And هذه because أمي is female. So the only new thing we learned is أنا. I am. Right here. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. هذا أخي جمال. هذا أخي جمال. Yes, okay, please stay on topic when you type. It's a privilege you have to type up the answers, and I like reading the answers, but make sure whatever you're typing is on topic. So هذا أخي جمال. So what are we pointing to here? We're pointing to this أخي جمال. We're saying هذا, this, is أخي جمال. So does anybody remember what أخي means? أخي means what? Let's see. Does anybody remember what أخي is? It means my brother, right? I think maybe أخي means my brother. So the my we know comes from أخي, the ya at the very end, my brother. And what is a brother? Just a brother, not specific. Oh, in Asha, in the first sentence, Ana is, you're talking about Hisham. So in this whole thing you're pretending you're like, this little boy Hisham, and this is your father, and this is your mother, right? And now we're pointing to this one right here. So what is just a brother? We're reading my brother, أخي. What is a brother? أخن, right? A brother. Does everybody understand how I figured that out? I took away the ya and I put a tanween. So it's أخن. So the tanween is the thing that tells us a, right? Good, mashallah. I like it. I know that you guys can figure it out super fast, right? Akhun, that one was an easy one, right? Can you put any kind of tanween? For now, we're only going to put this on, akhun. Okay? So akhun, so two dhammas. So akhi, my brother, akhun, a brother. So hadha, this, akhi, my brother, Jamal. So you're pointing to your brother, you're pointing to this guy right here. Right? And what's his name? You're telling a little bit more about him. You're saying that his name is, in this case, Jamalun, yes. So you're saying, Hada akhi Jamalun. This is my brother Jamal. This is my brother Jamal. Just like that. And then let's look at the next one. Okay, first, why did we use hadihi? Why did we use hadihi? Oh, sorry. I'm going on the next sentence right here. وَهَذِهِ أُخْتِي آمِنَةٌ. وَهَذِهِ أُخْتِي آمِنَةٌ. So why would we use هذه? Why would we use هذه? Good, it's female. So we're going to point to something female. In this case, I'm going to show you, we're going to point to this girl right here. So وَهَذِهِ, what is the reason? We're not there yet. So inshallah we'll get to there soon. وَهَذِهِ, and this, female, right? This is female. أُخْتِي. أُخْتِي. What does أُخْتِي mean? Yes, some of you say, my sister. Oh, you would read it Jamal, like you would call him Jamal, but since we're learning how to make the sentence, I say the full thing, like Jamalun. So, أُخْتِي is female. Is it female? How do we know it's female? Let's see, can anybody understand? There's no, okay, there's a ta, so let's think about this. Remember how I said that this open ta shows us if something is feminine, right? The open ta, this round ta, shows us feminine. You guys tell me, what is a sister? We just showed you what my sister was. What is a sister? What does it sound like? Ukhtun. Good. So I took away the ta, and now I'm going to write ukhtun. I'm going to put a tanween. So ukhtun. And look, what kind of ta came up? Oh, sorry. It's ukhtun, right? So the ta at the very end of the word is telling us that it's going to be feminine. Right? So this ukhtun is showing us feminine. Does everybody understand how you tell if something is masculine or feminine? Yes? You can tell because it will have an open ta. It will have a ta like this or a ta like this. That tells us if something is feminine. Now you guys tell me, is baytun feminine? Is baytun feminine? La. Yes, it's not feminine. Why isn't it feminine? Oh, I never finished writing this. It has a ta at the end, but it's not the ta of feminine ta. Okay. So this is all you have to know. Whenever you see a ta like an open ta like this, a round ta, it's going to tell you if something is feminine. Okay? If there is anything else, it's going to be masculine. It's going to be male. Like akhi ended with a kha, and the kha is male, right? The kha isn't the same as a ta. So we knew that akhi, akhun, is going to be male. But your sister is a female, right? Female word. So the ukhti or ukhtun, female words. Open ta, yes. Open ta will tell us if it's female. So when we see something like the rajatun in the last lesson we did, the open ta over there, it showed us it's feminine. So wahadihi ukhti, my sister, Amina. So what does that mean? Same sort of sentence as the thing before. Right? Wahadihi ukhti Amina. This time you're pointing to this girl and you're saying wahadihi, and this female, ukhti Amina, my sister Amina. So this is my sister Amina. Wahadihi ukhti Amina. Do you understand? We used hadihi because you were pointing to the girl. Okay, let's look at the next sentence. Let's see if we can get through this lesson. Inshallah we can, maybe. So let's look at this next sentence, sentence 3. Akhi kabirun. So round ta or a closed ta. This round ta, these tas that I drew up here, they show feminine. Okay? These show feminine. Just like the way that whenever we saw a ya at the end of the word, we were like, oh, the ya shows us my. Just like that, the ta will show us female. Okay. Akhi kabirun. Akhi kabirun. Akhi, my brother. My brother. Kabirun. And you guys remember what kabirun meant, right? Kabirun meant big. So, akhi, yes, you guys got it. Yes, they're called ta marbuta. It doesn't look too big. Maybe he's bigger than the Hisham, bigger than the person that's talking, right? Maybe the person's talking is a very small boy. So his older brother, akhi kabirun, my brother is big, right? Akhi, my brother, kabirun is big. So I want you guys to answer this. Why did we use kabirun? Why didn't we use kabiratun? Why did we? Good. Yes, it's male. So akhi was male. I'm going to put a little n there. And kabirun was male. Kabirun is male. Said open ta. Sorry, I didn't. The question was. Yes, inshallah. So kabirun is also male. So akhi kabirun, we made sure that both of the words are male, and it said akhi kabirun, my brother is big. So let's look at the next one. The next one we'll see a little bit more. Wa and ukhti saghiratun. Good. Rabia, she got it exactly. Kabirun is male and kabiratun is female. So let's look at this one. Wa ukhti, my sister. My sister. We learned ukhti before in the last sentence. Wa ukhti, my sister, saghiratun. Yes, you guys remembered what saghiratun meant. It means small. You guys are right. It means my sister is small. And what did we say about ukhti? Is she female or is she male? You guys know this. Okay, the closed ta, we're always going to see an open ta, but sometimes the ta, when we add a ya, it changes to open ta. Just like in my sister, ukhti, it's an open ta now. So when we add a ya, then it changes to an open ta, just because you have to fit on the ya. Okay, so the ukhti and my sister, like right over here, there's a open ta. Because we had to add the ya, so we change the round ta to, we change it to an open ta. Just like when we do the rajatun. We had to change it to an open ta. Okay, saghiratun. Wa ukhti saghiratun. Did you guys notice? What's at the end of saghiratun? Here's another ta. Saghiratun. What's at the end of that? Okay, inshallah we can go over the homework too in groups. Good. At the end of saghiratun, there's a round ta, just like this one. And the round ta tells us what? Why is the round ta famous? Yes, it's female. Good. So, whenever we see saghiratun, it's female. What is the male form of saghiratun? Let's say we wanted to say your brother is small. Would you use the same saghirat? Good. You would use saghirun. So you take off that round ta. So saghiratun. Saghiratun is female and saghirun is male. Isn't it regular saghirun? Yes, saghirun is like the form that you'd see it. Okay, male. If it's not female, it's male. Yes, there is no round ta. So saghiratun is female. And let's say you didn't have this ta at the end of it. Let's say you erased that ta. So now I'm going to erase this ta. And what's it going to change it to? Just saghirun. Now it's not female. Now it's male. Okay. Wa ukhti saghiratun. And my sister is small. Wa ukhti saghiratun. And we had to use saghiratun because ukhti is female. So both of these words in the sentence are female. So wa ukhti saghiratun because it's female. And in the one before we said akhi kabirun, and kabirun was male and akhi was male. So those matched up. Okay, so the last sentence, it's going to go really fast. The last sentence is an easy one. Okay? Abi tabibun. Abi tabibun. What does abi mean? Good. My dad. So abi is my dad, and we know it is my because of the ya. Tabibun. Do you guys know what tabibun means? I know somebody typed it up. Oh, I see 2 people typed it up. Maybe 3 people, I think. Tabibun means doctor. So that's a new word. Tabibun is a new word. So abi tabibun, what do you guys think that means? Yes, my dad is a doctor. And why did we add in the is? This is a review from the last time, from a way, way long time ago, from like lesson 1. Why did we add in the is? My dad and doctor? Good, implied. So we put in this is because we know it has to be there. In English, we know it has to be there. So my dad is a doctor. How did we know it's a doctor? How did we know it's a doctor? Not the is part, the a part. My dad is a doctor. Because of the little, very important two dhammas at the top, right? The tanween, yes. My dad is a doctor. So tabibun means a doctor. My dad is a doctor. Yes, it's understood. My dad is a doctor. So let's look at the last part of the sentence. Wa ummi mudarrasatun. Wa ummi mudarrasatun. What do you think that means? Wa ummi means what? Wa ummi. Wa ummi, wa means and. Ummi means my mother, right? Ummi means my mother. My mother. Yes. And then we see wa ummi, wa my mother, and we know it's my because of the ya. Mudarrasatun. What do you guys think that means? Yes. You guys, I know a lot of you guys said it. It means teacher, a teacher. MashaAllah. So now you know a little bit more on how to talk about yourself. You know how to say, you know how to point to your sister, you know how to point to your brother, and you know how to say وَهَذِهِ أُخْتِي وَهَذَا أَخِي, right? So now you guys know a little bit more on how to talk about your family. So وَأُمِّي مُدَرَّسَةٌ, and my mother is a teacher. Yes, and A because of the thun. Oh, here's a quick question. Is mudarrasatun male or female? Is it male or is it female? Good, it's female. How did we know it's female? How did we know? Good. Because of this round ta at the very end of the word. The round ta, the belly ta, the one that's right here. This one. It tells us it's female. So mudarrasatun, we know it's female. Yes, it's the round ta at the end. And why did we use it? Okay. So I'm going to just explain what ummi, we used female because ummi is female. So both the things in this sentence have to be female. Okay. So inshallah, if you do have any questions, you're free to email me or anything, or write down your questions before next class. So your exercises. The mareen is your homework. 3 exercises, 1, 2, and 3. The first one is like fill in the blank, where you just put in the letter that's missing. The second one is going to be very easy. So right here, you're going to write akhi or ukhti. And akhi, you know, is brother, ukhti is sister. And you know brother is male and sister is female, so you can figure that one out. So like for example, Maryam is going to be a sister, so you'd write ukhti. Okay. And then the last exercise, you're going to point out whoever is being talked about. So akhun is your first one. Akhun means brother. So when you write your sentence over here, you're going to write hadha akhi. You're going to make it, this is my brother. So you're going to point at him and say, this is my. And if you need any help, you can look at the example. The example will tell you how to do this. Okay, so I'm going to conclude class. It's exercises 1, 2, and 3. And I'll see you all on Saturday. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.